Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector, and look at what is here. One of my most anticipated pieces that came super early. She came way faster than she was expecting to, and this, of course, is the 1/3 scale Punchline from DC Comics Prime 1 Studio, and this, of course, is from the incredible Jorge Jimenez, one of my favorite current artists. And Punchline, oh my God, look at her, guys. She is a villain. She is a new villain. She is something that we have been asking for here on this channel for a very long time. Prime 1 has given us Talon. They've given us, of course, Punchline. Who else are they going to give us in the future? I'm still hoping for that Clayface, Ra's al Ghul, of course, Two-Face, and everybody else, Riddler. Come on, Prime 1. I know you want to make them for me, right? But anyway, look at this. Punchline. Absolutely gorgeous. I am absolutely blown away by this statue, and I am in love with her. She is gorgeous. She is sexy. She is maniacal. And it really all depends on her mood. And it's all based on the that's right, 4 head sculpts with the Deluxe. This is the Deluxe version. And again, from top to bottom, she is just absolutely stunning, spectacular. I cannot say enough good things about this piece, and I can't wait to show you all of the close-up details. I want to thank everybody that tuned in, of course, for the live unboxing. Of course, during those, it's great, but of course the quality is not as good because it's a live stream, so I can't wait to give you a lot better footage here and look at Punchline in all of her HD glory. Of course, I'm going to show you all the different head swap outs. There aren't any swap outs with the actual statue other than the heads, but of course it does come with all of those great headstands with the Deluxe. So I, of course, will show you those and all the swap out portraits. I cannot wait. So without further ado, oh yeah, one other thing, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, let's get into the review. All right, guys, so here we go, and I mean, just look at this thing. It is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely one of my favorite portraits, and we'll, of course, get to that here in just a second, but let's get a whole image here of the whole statue and what you're getting here with this particular piece. Again, Joker would fit in front if you so choose to get him. Again, I just have him on this display stand temporarily because I just didn't have the space. But let's look at some of the elements on the base. Obviously, you have this great cinema tickets and things like that, which is great. Obviously, that's going to continue on with the Joker piece as well. It's kind of that theater look. You have some nice red elements on the sides with some wood grain, as you can see. Obviously, it's got that great fist punch, that Punchline logo right there on the front. The colors on this is very different. It's kind of got this reddish, purplish color. A lot of kind of tans, just a different color scheme than what I've seen from Prime 1. You can also see some of the exposed brick, the stucco and stuff that's come off, which is great. You have some of that great weathering. You can see a little bit of the greenish color as well. So again, it's all going to be really reflective with the Joker piece if you pair this one up with the Joker. You have the batarangs here as well, which is really great. That's got a really nice shiny purple, kind of a glittery mouth. So it's all very chrome-like. It's very good. Then as you go up the statue, you're also going to notice it's got the great, Harley doll, which is fun. Kind of a muted color. It's not really super shiny. Kind of like a really nice gray color. Kind of blends into the base really nicely. But it's kind of got that cutie, line that Prime 1 does, which is fun. And of course, you have all of these, broken elements, which is great. Rock work, stone work, and that continues all the way up to the top of the base, which is fun. You also have kind of this paper that's, over the edge, and that looks nice. If we come over here, you're going to see it's got the movie reels, which is fun, movie film #1. And then you have the X right there, and then of course, on the other side is the O, the X's and O's, which is nice. You also, of course, have the TV screens, which is fun. Somebody said in the live unboxing, are those Zeniths? They might be, but it's nice. You can see some really great texture on the rim of the TV. And of course, it's got that broken glass effect. It looks nice. Looks nice. And of course, you also have the other batarang there as well. I don't have this one on a turntable like I usually do, so I'm going to kind of creep around the backside here just so you can kind of see what we're looking at here. Again, the back of the TV looks great. Looks fun. You have all of those broken elements. Got some nice shiny red there, again with that kind of that maroon color. Looks like I got a little bit of foam still. So I apologize for that. Again, if you want to look at the Harley right there. So fun. And then, of course, you also have some of those blocks that have actually crashed through the TV, kind of imploded itself on top of there. So again, this is all on the back side. This is something you wouldn't necessarily see, but it's nice. You also have kind of a little bit of an underbase there as well, but it kind of immediately goes in to this area, which is nice. And of course, some of that brickwork, the tile work. You notice little details right here, just the crumbling. Again, just a lot of really great weathering, which is nice. And let me kind of zoom back here just so you can kind of see the whole effect of that right there. So really nice. You also have some of that extra paper on the side I missed. And of course, I forgot to mention all the ha-has. Look at the texture on that. The red and the gold. Again, it just kind of has that old cinema feel. I guess that'd be the best way to describe these colors. Kind of a muted old cinema. But I like the way that the reds pop. Obviously, you have the ha-has on this side as well. Looks really great. Let's move up to the figure now. She is just phenomenal. So, of course, you have the thigh-high boots, which is really nice with the really bright blue. It's just really nice laces on this. Of course, you have the high heels. She doesn't key in on this foot. She does key in on the other foot. You can see some nice texturing there. Looks really nice. And of course, that goes up all the way up to her thigh with the O. Of course, you have that great two-tone green. Really pops. And then on this side, of course, you have the X. X marks the spot. You can see like this, like the stitching. Again, it's fully sculpted, but you can see the stitching on that, which is nice. Again, sorry, it's trying to focus on the Joker back there. Again, great detail on the laces. Just really great. And of course, that does key in right there. So, very solid. And as we go up the statue, you're going to again see some great texturing on the tights that have obviously been torn. You can see the skin underneath. Skin looks just okay there. You know, I feel like it looks better as you go up the statue. Again, it's just small areas, but looks really good. I feel like it looks better on the arms. Then, of course, you have this really nice, shiny dress, basically, that she's wearing. It's got the zipper. Again, fully sculpted, but you can see the way the fabric pulls. The colors really pop. You have this great pop of orange. Of course, that blue. Slightly different than the blue down below. So again, she's got a lot of like neon colors going on. This feels very 80s. Obviously the chest, very ample, but beautiful. I love the way the, you know, the strings are pulling. It looks really great. And of course you have that great detail there on the top as well, which looks great as you can see. It's got the torn areas as well. And of course that blue, which looks great. Again, all these little torn areas all throughout the jumpsuit or whatever this thing is. Looks really great. And then, of course, you have the great detailing there with the pull. Skin, I don't think the camera's going to pick up. Maybe a little bit. You can see the texturing on the skin. Looks really great. You have the X there as well with a little bit of weathering on the hand. There is no swap out. This is PVC. At least the knife is. I don't know if the hand is. It's lightweight, but it's got a really nice magnet. And of course, you also have this one as well. But you can see a little bit of spray on that. It's got a little bit of weathering to make her gloves look dirty. It's really nice. And then again, that great texture on her arm. Then all those little slashes, all those little pulls on her shirt. Again, looks very, very good. Just love the way the strings are pulling. I think that looks really nice. You also have the cape. I don't know exactly what this is. I guess it's a cape. But the great thing about it is it actually is real fringe. Like it's got real fringe on the bottom. And it's also some really great texture patterns there as well, as you can see. So that looks really great. I'll show you kind of the back of it as well, going up her neck. Looks great. Keys in there on the back. I'm going to show you a side profile here of what she looks like. And very skinny. It's very, you know, very thin profile, and of course the base is much wider. Then of course if you add the Joker, you're going to need a lot more room for that. I will of course give you guys measurements, but look at this. So this is one of the deluxe portraits. This is one of my absolute favorites. Haven't decided which one's my favorite yet, but this is the biting of the lip. You can see the beautiful eyes. It's not going to come across on camera, but they're super shiny. Her lips are shiny. It's like this black with this little bit of a green effect. It's really beautiful. The paint is just superb. You have the blue on her hair, which transitions really nice. It's got a really great pop of color. You can see her earrings. It's got kind of like this, I don't know what they call it. It looks like almost like a nail, but I love it. It's really cool. Just be careful. I'm sure that they're fragile. Looks great. You have the pom-poms right up here, kind of that blue color again, continuing with the pink. And then of course her hair going down in this beautiful color of purplish pink that goes down. Again, just a really nice pop of color down to the bottom. But really, again, it's this portrait. It's just absolutely insanely good. Look at that. It's just so good. All right, so that's portrait number 1. We also have all of these other great portraits here. Let me kind of pick this up here. So this is one of the stands that it comes with. It comes with 3 of these. Extremely heavy. It's like a candlestick. You can see just the level of detail, but it does hold the portraits really nicely. So you have all the extra portraits. So this is the second portrait here. This is, I think, the regular. This is just kind of her smirking portrait. But again, it's just so cool that they have these for the deluxe to display all these great portraits. So I'll put this one on her next so you can see what that looks like on the whole statue. Okay, portrait number 2. Again, this is a little bit more serious, but it's got that little bit of a smirk. Still looks very devilish. Again, I think this is the regular portrait. So this is, I believe, what you would get if you order the regular. Again, I do recommend the deluxe. The link is down below if you're interested in ordering this one, guys. But I just love it. I love this one as well. That's the bad thing about this statue is they're all really, really good. And as much as I love this one, I think it's my least, maybe my least favorite. Second least, I don't know. They're just all really good. Again, let me kind of zoom back here so you get kind of an idea of what that looks like. Again, very intense, but a little bit of a smirk. So good, right? It just looks so good. Again, let me pan up the whole statue again so you can see what that portrait looks like. What do you guys think? This one or the biting of the lip? For me, it's the biting of the lip so far. But let me show you the next one. All right, a lot of people like this one on the live stream. This is another one of the deluxe portraits. Look at this. Her eyes are beautiful. She's got that devilish, maniacal looking laugh. I think this one is absolutely perfect, especially if you don't have the Joker. I feel like maybe you would want something a little bit different, because if you do have the Joker down here, he's going to have a similar expression. And so I think that if I had the Joker, I might not use this one. But I do have the Joker coming, so I'll probably use maybe the biting of the lip or maybe the pissed off, which we haven't seen yet. But this one, very maniacal looking. Like, she looks like she is crazy. Super, super fun. Again, the paint work is phenomenal. Again, all the paints look exactly the same hair-wise, except, of course, the expression on her face. But love it. You can see the little freckles on her nose. Teeth look really good. Again, she's got that great shiny, kind of a greenish color on her lips. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So again, that's kind of what you're getting with the maniacal look. Fun. But let me show you the pissed off look. All right, last but not least, you have the pissed off Punchline, which I really like this one a lot. I think this is maybe my second favorite, I think. Again, I'm going back and forth. And again, that's the problem, is they are all so freaking good. But look at that portrait. It's fun. Again, she just looks like she's not impressed. I still think the biting of the lip for me probably takes this one, because it shows her seriousness, but also her craziness and her flirtiness, I guess you could say. But this one is also really fun. I don't know, guys, which one do you guys think is the best? Again, they're all so good. Again, let me kind of zoom back here so you can see what the whole statue looks like. Again, with this portrait, I don't know, it's just so hard to choose. But man, she looks really great, doesn't she? So much fun. Prime One just absolutely nailed this. For me, this statue is, gosh, I'm going to say probably like 9.6 out of 10. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. There's no paint problems whatsoever. She's just gorgeous, and the colors pop. Definitely different colors than I have in my collection. I definitely don't have anything like neon like this in my collection. So it's definitely something a little bit different. Super tall, I mean really tall base. Again, I'll give you those measurements here in just 1 second. But man, I am just uber impressed with this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys, as promised, I'm going to give you guys some measurements today. As you can see, I'm 6'2". She's obviously on this stand, but look how tall she is. Very, very impressive. Now, let me give you some heights, because again, she is very tall. I want to give you from the base to the top of her head is about 33.5 inches tall. Okay, 33.5 inches tall. Whenever you're talking about width, you're looking at approximately, let's see, I'm going to say probably about 19.5 wide, give or take. And then, of course, depth, when you're looking at the very back of the statue to about the front, you're looking at about 13 inches deep. So she is going to be a bit of a space hog, especially if you add the Joker up front. It's going to basically complete a full circle. I did see this one in person at San Diego, and I'm here to tell you guys, it takes up a little bit of room, but totally worth it. All right, guys, there you have it. Again, an incredible look at Punchline from Prime One Studio. This is obviously one of my favorite new statues in my collection. Again, I'm so happy to have a villain, a new villain in the collection. And Prime One, thank you. You nailed this one. It is absolutely stunning. And of course, I am pairing her up with that Joker as well. So the Joker is going to be coming. I cannot wait to show you that one as well. Of course, I think it's probably going to ship early too, because I've already seen some production photos of it in the factory. And so I think that'll be coming up within the next few months as well. So anyway, I am just beyond stoked for this piece. I love it. The colors, the paint, everything about her, I absolutely love. I really don't see any faults with this one at all. And just congratulations to anybody getting this piece. I really think you're going to love it. Again, the link is down below if you're interested in it. That does help support the channel, so thank you guys for that. And again, in the comments, please let me know what you think of this one. Do you think it's one of Prime One's best? Are you going to be picking it up? Let me know. And if you are picking her up, let me know if you're going to get the Joker too. I can't wait for that piece as well. So I'm very, very excited. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. That really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And consider hitting the join button down below for early access to our videos, and also consider hitting our BSC merch down below. Again, that all helps support the channel. So thank you guys. I cannot thank you enough. I love each and every one of you. You are continuing to be the most amazing collectors in the world. I can't thank you. I'm so blessed and thankful for each and every one of you. And please do me a favor. Be good to yourself. Always remember that you are special. You are unique. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your collection. And again, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. Love you all. See you right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Look at this thing. It's so great. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.